Hi everyone, this is the Beer Watcher. It is August 22nd, 2017, and I am on Skywalker's YouTube channel, and she had captured the lens system on her channel, and a little quick intro about this lens system. So let's just listen to this demonstration.
Scientists have developed a cloaking device that will hide an object in motion.
Let me speed this up a little bit.
Hey everyone, Amy here for D-News. In the real world, invisibility comes down to a trick of light. We see objects because light reflects off of them and hits our eyes. Cloaking an object involves bending the light that hits our eyes around an object so we can see what's behind that object, but not the object itself. The problem with cloaking devices for a long time has been that the object being hidden and the person looking at the hidden object need to be stationary. Move it all and you'll see the object and the cloaking device, destroying the illusion. But researchers from the University of Rochester in New York have found a way around that. Or, more specifically, have found a way to more effectively bend light around an object so it can move and still be invisible to a viewer. It's the first device that can cloak multi-directionally in 3 dimensions, and they've done it using nothing but 4 standard lenses like you find in any lab. The key is in the setup. They figured out exactly what power of lenses and how far away to space these lenses to cloak a moving object. With the lenses in a row, light from the background is focused down to a point through one lens, then diverges out, bending around an object placed in what they call the cloaking field, as it moves to be focused down by the next lens. As long as you're looking through the first lens, anything moving within about 15 degrees of the center of the cloaking field will remain hidden. And it's a system that can be scaled up using larger lenses to cloak larger objects.
Now, let's look at what was captured by SkyStalker. She did a great job catching the edge of the lens, 2 of them. See the 2 lenses here? And here. Bending the light away from planetary objects so the sky looks perfectly normal to you. That is crazy. It's like it was there like half the day, I bet. And look at the lens up here as well. Yeah, down here is a lens flare. And in here is looks like a sky camera from her channel. You can see when you see this is not a lens flare. This is from the lens projection. And look at the rounded lights here from the lens array that can shut off the sky. Just like they did with the solar eclipse. That's even more impressive than this. Because this object here, check this out, is what we captured on this amazing catch on Lake Starnberg. Now this is the moon. Check at the time. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We see a planetary object, a shadow casting on the backside of the clouds, and this is not. Just keep your eye on the focal point of light. This is the, again, hard proof. You could say that, you could keep calling that lens flare, but, and look at this. See the planet right there? Nice and slow. Now watch this focal point of light with cloaking the green planet. Okay, let's go forward in time, and there you go. Let's zoom in on that one. The images are still there. I didn't Photoshop it. These are web cameras, okay? This is in Germany. Look at where is the lens flare? In the lens. Notice the shape of that thing. It's round. It's reflecting on the water, okay? So you can't reflect a lens array. I mean, a lens flare on the water. That is pretty stunning. And when we first saw this, let me show you another video of this and working. See, that's not what I wanted to show you. There we go. A cloaking device with all the concentric rings hiding an incoming planet over in Colombia, with a fake sun at a low altitude giving us this fake light, with clouds that are hiding the sun simulator. Oh yeah, they got dark. Look how dark it is in the area. This is their second ring of that's why there's 2 of them, because these rings, lens arrays, are back to back. Now I got some subscriber photos that were submitted of this lens array, converging light between the 2 lenses here. And as they pass in front of the sun, passes in front, you can see them moving and shifting. We can also see the lens array in front of this setting sun. Does that look normal? No, this is a result of projection from this lens array. Here's another one. Does that look normal? More lens array, light banging around this thing looking like a giant phoenix bird. And yeah, how about this one? Lens array, lens array, lens array, planet. The looks like one of the lens arrays being lit up by the object. Yeah, and when we see the lens petal effect, here's where I caught the lens array first over a time-lapse video in Australia. Look at this, small and big lenses in the time-lapse video. When you see their lens petal effect, I believe it's parked in front of basically the Orion constellation. See the lenses here? And the lenses here. I think these are in the further ones. They're called the cloaking field. Something they don't want to see inside this cloaking field. And this object here would be the spinning Fresnel lens attached to the sun simulator. Yeah, the real sun's still there. I do believe we actually had a real eclipse, but the way it was lit up and that they didn't want us seeing things, the sun was and the moon were probably both being eclipsed, and so that would have looked pretty funny, so they got to fake the whole event. I mean, it still went through the motions of it, we just didn't see the way it looked normally. Maybe it sounds confusing to you, but I still think the sun and the moon still got eclipsed. It's just that it wouldn't have looked normal with all the other planets eclipsing them. So they have to just kind of make it look like a normal eclipse when they kind of, well, it didn't look normal to me. Now here we have the Planet X coming in, being pulled out of focus by the lens array. It's coming at us like a, well, it moves at three different speeds because it's electric. And there are other orbiting bodies around it. Look at that. You can see birds that fly in front of that thing. See the clouds in front of it right here. This big orange ball begin to make the wings out. San Diego. You know, I think these people are just, the eyes are so exposed to the sun, they just miss that intensity. And then I also had a subscriber from West Virginia. This is from a ground camera. Look at the chemtrails there. Look at their red object. Just like on all my other videos. This is what it looks like. And look, probably visible with the naked eye. That's why they took a picture of it. Wow. And by the way, the camera sees things you don't see. So just take pictures of something that looks a little unusual, take a picture of it. You'd be surprised what the camera will pick up. Oh, I figured you might like some of these International Space Station Sun Simulator. Watch this in action. Look at that right there. Does that even look like a mirror? I mean, it looks like an electron beam or something, like the source of light. Look at this thing just turn on. And then just turns back off. I mean, since when does the sun move? See, look. You see this over here? This is the Earth. This is the sun rising over here. What the heck was this? This is supposed to be the moon simulator or what? And why is it red? Yeah. That's here, I think, is more evidence of the lens array here. When we keep seeing this, some kind of a telescope. Just look how fake. And some people are now reporting the purple laser is visible at certain times. Yeah. Yep, we'll play that again. So look how that thing just moves with the beam, okay? Look at that thing. It's attached to this thing. And look at they fired this thing up. Did you see that? Yeah. Right there. Look at that. So I'll play that. This will play it in the real time. Gee, that certainly looks like some of the sun halos we've been getting, right? Looks like there's a sun heat shield behind this thing emitting all the light. Brought to you by the International Space Station. Wow. So again, this is Miss Willy's channel. Check this out. More evidence of this sun simulator and the lens array closing off the sun like it was a pair of like 4 lens shutters that just shut out the sky. And Sky Stalker does some awesome work. Just lucky, I guess, just to be in the perfect spot where this thing sets. Over in Australia, huh? Or is that Austria? Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.